Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Jamal and my metric number is 2019853806. The title of my research is Effect of Home-Based Exercise on Physical Activity Level and Selectors Physical Parameter among UiTM Mathematical Sport students. So this is the background of the study. The background of study, this is the evidence. Regular exercise is necessary to prevent the detrimental effects of sedentary lifestyle such as chronic health condition and mental distress due to home confinement. And the second one is physical inactivity may lead to a decrease up to 35 to 40% of the daily activity induced energy expenditure. And the last one is the pandemic scenario caused restrictions on circulation and several other limitations that do not favor social participation and life satisfaction. So the study is based on students UiTM Serban 3. Statement of the problem. On January 30, 2020, the World Organization, or WHO, declared that a new coronavirus outbreak is a public health emergency of international concern. Physical activity represents a non-pharmacological approach for promoting general health. And the last one, home-based exercise is a convenient and safe way to promote people's health during the pandemic. This is the research objective. For the research objective, the first one is to measure the effects of 4 weeks home-based exercise on cardiorespiratory fitness among UiTM Serban 3 sport students. The second one is to measure the effects of 4 weeks home-based exercise on muscular endurance among UiTM Serban 3 students. To measure the effects of 4 weeks home-based exercise on core strength among UiTM Serban 3 students. And the last one is to measure the effects of 4 weeks home-based exercise on physical activity among UiTM Serban 3 students. This is the significance of study. The results from this study may provide benefits towards students. It is based on motor, cognitive, social, spiritual, cultural, and moral development are valid areas of learning. They can be inconsistent with maximizing participation in health-enhancing physical activities. And the second, that may provide benefits towards society. We confirm that there is irrefutable evidence of the effectiveness of regular physical activity in the primary and secondary prevention of several chronic diseases. Example, coronary heart disease, high blood pressure, and obesity. We go to the chapter 2, literature review. The first one is coronavirus, or we known as COVID-19. Health plays an important role in quality of life to address the prevalent coronavirus issue worldwide. On January 30th, the World Health Organization declared the outbreak of the novel coronavirus COVID-19 disease to a public health emergency of international concern. The next one is home-based exercise. What is home-based exercise? Physical therapists prove that to focus on our joints because it is important to our movement and to perform daily activities. The second one is home-based exercise. As the name implies, it is related exercise program at home. It can overcome the limitation of the environment, provide a cheap, safe, and controllable experience, and is an important setting for increasing exercise. The third one is bodyweight exercise such as push-up, squats, deep stationary lunges, sit-ups, or crunches. In bracket, to strengthen the abdomen, and forward flex to strengthen the lower back muscles. This helps maintain muscle tone and when performed correctly can have excellent results. Physical activity. Physical activity is defined as any bodily movement produced by skeletal muscles that results in energy expenditure. The second one is regular exercise can improve immunity, delay aging, reduce fat, and improve cardiopulmonary function. The last one is regular participation. In moderate and vigorous levels of physical exercise increase physical fitness, which can lead to many health benefits. And now we go to chapter 3, methodology. Research design. This study wants to see the effect of home-based exercise on physical activity level and selected physical fitness parameter among UiTM Serban 3 sport students. Second one, the study is observational research by using International Physical Activity Questionnaire or IPAC as a research instrument. The study is using secondary data. This is the intervention. We have the pre-test and post-test. The pre-test is being conducted by cardiorespiratory fitness 2.4 kilometer test. Second one is muscular endurance 1 minute push-up test. The third one is core strength plank test, and it being measured using IPAC or International Physical Activity Questionnaire. And the second phase is 4 weeks of home-based exercise. This type of example of exercise that being done: step up, mountain climber, jumping jacks, high knee, plank, push-up, hip raise, tricep dip, squat, standing, single leg, calf raise, alternate lunges, and crunches. And the post-test, the same for the pre-test, before which we can get the result from that. And this is the sampling. Sampling technique is purposive sampling. Inclusion: students that takes SPS 240 exercise methodology and physical conditioning for sports in UiTM Seremban 3. The age is between 19 to 21 years old. For the exclusion, students that takes SPS 240 exercise methodology and physical conditioning for sports at other campus, such as Shah Alam, Jengke, Arau, and Samarahan. We use the Cohen-D method with our pre and post test, and the method is being calculated by the mean, and this is the evidence that we have found that our participants can be valid calculated by. We go to the instrumentation. International Physical Activity Questionnaire or IPAC. The questionnaire will ask you the time you spend being active physically during the last 7 days. It is divided to 5 parts. Part 1 is job-related physical activity. Part 2 is transportation physical activity. In the transportation physical activity, they will ask, how did you go to work? Part 3 is housework, house maintenance, and caring for family. How much you do house chores. Part 4 is recreation, sports, and leisure physical activity. And part 5 is time spent sitting. The next one is being calculated by test, 2.4 km test for cardiorespiratory fitness, 1 minute push-up test for muscular endurance, plank test for core strength. The data collection: ask permission to use secondary data, and we will analyze the data. This is the data analysis, research objective, data analysis. For the research objective, to measure the effects of 4 weeks of home-based exercise on cardiorespiratory fitness among UiTM Seremban 3 sport students, the data analysis is PET-T test. The second one is to measure the effect of 4 weeks of home-based exercise on muscular endurance among UiTM Seremban 3 students. The data analysis is also PET-T test. And the third one is to measure the effects of 4 weeks of home-based exercise on core strength among UiTM Seremban 3 students. The data analysis is PET-T test. And the last one is to measure the effects of 4 weeks of home-based exercise on physical activity among UiTM Seremban 3 students. And it's also PET-T test. And this is the link that I've been referred to. And that's all from me. Thank you.